Pretty far away from the first pit. The tire, I heard it pop, and then all of a sudden I'm just spinning. I'm like, oh.
You're running a tubeless system.
Yeah, and that's the first time I've ever had a problem with it. It didn't burp, it just popped, and then all of a sudden I was just spinning, and so I was like, oh man. So I've finished on rims before, but that wasn't gonna happen today. And so then I just started running, and I got back on that bike when I could on the downhills, but just running for so long, so early, and then I grabbed my single speed, which I was real happy to have, certainly, but I changed the gear in it last night, but it still wasn't low enough. It was awfully steep.
So you ended up doing half a lap on the single speed?
Yeah, no, just half a lap, and then got the geared bike again, and just tried to pick off people, and then I made a couple mistakes, all blurry and not knowing what I'm doing.
You were the fastest in the seeding event.
Yeah.
A couple days ago.
Yeah. Well, it's a different race. We only did 2 laps, but both laps, guys over there around me, Steve included, just fell on this, slid out and fell on this one little section, and so I just kept going, and I didn't fall. And the second lap, the guy in front of me, I think it was a Canadian, I was just about to say, be careful, and all of a sudden he's sideways, so I just walked right by him, and then, so yeah, I had a good race, but today was just so different.
So again, we are calling masters.
Mechanical, what would happen today?
Well, who knows? I would have, I felt good, and the bike was riding well, and but that wasn't how it happened, is it? So.
Lap times will reveal what happened. Lap times might reveal what happened.
Yeah, might, but but I was so over my limit that I didn't. Of course, like this, you don't want to get over your limit, because then you start making dumb mistakes and you can't go through things. You can't trudge through things. But then I had to get that to that point, and so and I going through traffic and everything's a little different. But I was. Can't say I'm displeased. I'm real happy that I was able to get to 10th, and then 8th, 7th is up there, 6th, then 5th, 4th, and then 3rd, and I was able to run by him, and just keep it together, yeah, and
Nice freaking job.
Thanks.
Riding today.
Yeah. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Good job, Gunnar.
Gunnar, Andrew from Cyclocross Magazine. You were telling us that you were riding tubeless. What kind of tires and pressure did you start with?
I have the Maxxis mud wrestler that I've been using, with good success. And today I ran on my gauge. He got a huge on gauge, about 30, maybe a little bit lower than 30. Tire pressure didn't really matter a whole lot today.
So soft.
Yeah, so soft. There's nothing hard out. No sharp edges and things. You just needed a tire that cleaned pretty well, and look at the tire now. It looks good.
What do you think caused the burp or the pop?
I have no idea. It just, I don't know. A bad timing anomaly.
Right.
Because like I said, I've had 0 problems. Yeah. I haven't even had a burp all season.
Right.
And I've run different tires at different times, and just picked a bad time. But I guess it. You could say, well, but then you got to prove that you got to come back, but that's not really what I wanted to do. I wanted to be out in the fight. I wanted to fight.
Right.
And, I had to fight for the podium.
Right.
And but I was fighting for more than that today. I was hoping to.
At Cyclocross Magazine, we're big fans of Tubeless, and you said you haven't had any problems until today, but 0. Will you still keep riding them?
Oh yeah. I mean, they work for me, and I can set them up quick. I have a whole basement full of tubulars and rims.
Right.
But please.
No looking back.
Nah, I don't need to. I have better things to do than fiddle with tubes.
Right.
Tubulars, and they work well, and I've actually running. Some of the wider rims for non-UCI
races.
Yeah. So that just works well, and it just means that I run the same rims and set up for the mountain bikes and the cross bikes. yeah, it's worked well, and you know, have no regrets. It's just a bummer that it happened.
Right. When you went back to the pits to grab your single speed, was that set up tubeless as well?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And your spare wheels that you got back on your geared bike, those are tubeless?
Yeah. Yeah. And in fact, it's yeah, same tire. I have a couple of different other ones. I got some Vittoria XMs and the single speed had some quickers, which I like, but thanks. Yeah. Yippee.
How far do you have to run?
Pretty far. I don't know. It felt like forever. It was pretty far away from where that
all of a sudden
happened.
I heard Gunner's running. I was like, I hear it's a 30-minute race.
Right. Yeah, I know.
The tires stay on the rest of the year.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, I've had zero problems ever.
Yeah, it's always the big events.
You guys have been doing this as long as anyone. Do you have any old battles to recall?
We didn't really battle. Gunner and I are kind of just buddies, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and the things you do, you know, it's like here. You're battling kind of the course.
Right.
You know, I mean, this wasn't
days like this.
Yeah, this wasn't like Chicago a couple of weeks ago where you get these tactics.
Right.
There's no tactics here. I mean, there's not even personal tactics.
Right.
Every time I got to the sidewalk, I'm thinking, wow, I get to rest.
Yeah,
you know,
I have one place on the course where I can do that. Yeah.
So.
Well, we, you know, 96, we were both in the Sea Otter road race for the mountain bike road race, and I and Don Myra and Joe Parkin got in a break with, you know, behind everybody else. And Steve won, Joe got second, and I got third, and Don was fourth, and that's still my top pro race ever. So
yeah, it's too bad they didn't make those fat boys.
Right. Oh yeah. Right.
I won those things all over the world.
That's right.
I won in Brazil, Japan, France.
Yeah.
Isn't it pretty cool that 3 of the 4 of you are still racing cross?
Oh yeah.
But you know, the guys that got into mountain biking back then did it for the love of the sport. You know?
Right.
And it's like, I don't understand guys that just like quit racing bikes and just hanging up. It's like, you know, I don't need to race bikes to ride bikes. You know? And it's like, you know, and that's the cool thing about cross coming back. You know, every time I do a cross race, I gotta concentrate on this, and then you ride a mountain bike race, it's like, I need to do more mountain bike races, you know, and then you get in a big road race. I mean, there's not enough me's to race, you know.
Yeah. We all just like to race bikes still, and ride bikes, you know. Yeah, it's all good still. And
you thinking coming back to the Dirty Kansas?
well, yeah. I like that.
200 miles?
200 miles, single speed, yeah, it's going to be written all over it.
My butt wouldn't last.
Can you tell the Cyclocross Magazine viewers what you're going to do now to celebrate the end of your season?
I'm going to just watch cross. I'm going to come out here and cheer my friends on. And I mean, the Elite Worlds. How can you beat that? You know, just walk down the street and watch the Elite Worlds? Hell.
Will we see you at most of the parties?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Making the rounds.
Thanks, Steve.
Right, it's very Hollywood. We're going to make the rounds.
Thanks a lot, Gunnar. Good race.
Thank you.